Hi there. I just felt like jumping on for a moment and addressing this. First of all, I want to say that I have facilitated thousands of individual awakenings. The shift into direct seeing, direct realizing, thousands individually. And at the same time, there's nobody who wakes up. So it seems to make no sense. It seems illogical, insane, nonsensical. And yet it's the only way to speak it, because it cannot really be spoken. It's not in the words. It's in the gap. Between these words. Silent, aware, presence of being. Recognizes itself. Sees what cannot be seen. Hears what cannot be heard. Speaks what cannot be spoken. This empty, fully alive, spaciousness that looks empty, this field, this field of aliveness, which has no form here and yet is using this form. Who wakes up? Who is hearing these words? Who is hearing what is not in the words? Who is hearing what is behind the words? What is it that is seeing without eyes? This recognizes itself. As that which cannot be captured, cannot be held, cannot be grasped. What is it that awakens? This which is here, having no form, right here in the space, we can call consciousness, conscious presence, is either locked into an identity, a consciousness I call myself, with a whole life story, separate from everyone else. Here, right now, the aliveness of this has no story. What is it, or who is it that awakens? The being, the beingness, the being wakes up to recognize itself. Like looking in the mirror and going, oh, the all-seeing eye that looks through every pair of eyes. Pure being. Recognizes, recognizes itself just as it came here in this little baby body, just being, just boo, 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 being. Just this moment. There is nothing personal in this. And yet, there is this persona here, this unique expression, this Ananta life stream story that is changed by this recognition. Forever changed. This Ananta life story is freed up in this recognition, freed up. It's no longer caged within the confines of identity, of this sense of a separate entity here, separate from everything else, separate from all these objects, separate all by itself. I've just got to get out of here. I got to find the answer. I got to get out because everything is all about me, and I need to protect me and be me. And this me-ness is the source of pain, of suffering rather, not pain. It's the source of suffering. But what happens after this beingness opening, recognizing itself as a being, as a pure being, as a beingness of all existence, the being of life itself, being here now, being here now, life. How does this affect this Ananta life story, all kind of locked up in this? It changes everything. It changes absolutely everything when there is enough value. When the value of my being is over everything, that's when it changes everything. Only then, only then, only then. If from the place of this person, this meanness wants to grab or get this thing called awakening and have it and claim it and become someone special with it and do something with it and stand in with my stick and the valuing is in the wrong place. The valuing is overlooked. So many have this recognition moment, this recognizing moment. So many will have that. And yet the valuing is overlooked. I do these sessions all the time. And it's very easy, it's very simple to bring about the recognition. And yet it is still rare. It's still rare, even though there is so much availability and there are so many popping and waking up and snapping out of the human straitjacket. It's still rare that the value is in the right place. Ooh la la. The valuing. So I just turn that because it might keep going ding, ding, ding. The valuing. It's the valuing, the immense value of what is recognized. And that valuing is on all levels. It's the valuing of the beingness, recognizing the value of pure being here. And it's the persona that I took myself to be, Ananta, which doesn't exist. But there is a sense of there's a sense of self. There is a recognition happening on that level too. And when, from this point of view, there is a valuing of freedom outside of my need to control, my need to protect or dominate or get everything for myself, when there is a free space outside of that, the recognition of the value of this freedom over all those bits and pieces, like I would rather be free than claim everything for me. When this recognition of the value is in place, then everything is changed by the valuing. And this takes a certain readiness, a readiness to value. Are you ready to value what is truly true over everything else? Are you ready to value? What do you value most? What do you value over everything? Will you choose where you are free, or will you fight for your sovereignty. That's it for now. That's it for the moment. I'll be back. And there are links in the description. And if you feel ready for one of these sessions, you can get in touch. You can check out my... I have a retreat happening next month, in a month from now, in the Algarve. If you really, really want to go deep in all of this on every level, come join me. Yeah. Thank you, thank you, thank you if you've remained here this long. Yeah. Thank you for your valuing. Ciao for now. Ching, ching, ching. Ciao for now.